Blessings, y'all. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I was just thinking about something. Now, back in my hometown, Crescent City, Florida, Putnam County, Palaca, and the surrounding cities. My hometown and the surrounding cities came together to work against me. They knew I was the prophet of the land. They knew I was a prophet. But they didn't want me to be that because they didn't want no change. They didn't want any true change in the community. So I had certain people, co-workers and family members and ex-acquaintances, because they was never a friend. Ex-acquaintances. They were going around telling everybody I was lazy, I didn't want a job, and I just sat around. But it was the same people who was calling my job getting me fired. They was calling my jobs, getting me fired, telling lies on me to get me fired, and then turn around telling people I'm lazy, I don't want to work. These people. They were telling people that I was lazy and I didn't want to work, I couldn't keep a job. But the only reason I couldn't keep the job is because when I get one, they was calling, lying on me, and I get fired from the job. You see how they say cause and effect? They will cause something to happen, then try to act like they're the solution to it. Then you got your family members trying to say, I'm so worried about him, where he at, where he been at. They don't be worried about you. They want to know your business so they can know what to mess up next. They don't be worried about you. They want to know where you at and what you doing so they can see how to stop what you doing. They want you to need them so bad when you never needed them. Since the age of 18, I had my own place. I had 2 and 3 cars since 18 years old. I worked for everything I had. I ain't had to get no fraud or work in nobody else's name or none of that. I always had one job or 2 jobs. And if I had one job, I worked it like it was 2 or 3 jobs. I was there early, I stayed late, and I worked on my days off. Yeah. Anybody I work with, they can tell you that I was a lazy worker behind my back, but I bet if you run them cameras back, I bet you see me out working everybody I ever worked with. Ask them why they never put me on the schedule when the GMs and the HRs came there, because they didn't want people to see how I work. It's just like Cinderella family hid her from her Prince Charming. They will hide you from people that's supposed to bless you. They will slander your name to people that's supposed to bless you. But you know what God told me? God say, if somebody can be talked out of blessing you, or talk to stop blessing you, then it just shows you the level of where they can go with you. If somebody can talk somebody else out of blessing you, they were never a blessing to you. If they can stop somebody from blessing you that was already sowing into you, then don't you worry about it, because they just gonna receive that back. They didn't complete their assignment concerning you. You know, God told me I put up an apostolic seed a while ago. I think it was $1,200 to $1,500 I was trying to reach. And the apostolic seed. You know, people slandered my name so I wouldn't reach that goal. But God said, don't worry about it, because everybody who was supposed to sow into you, they should have listened to me and not them gossipers. But because they didn't listen to me, I'm going to still bless you, because I'll send one person to do what 10,000 people won't do. I'll use one person to make up what 10,000 people didn't do. Them 10,000 people were called to bless you. They were called to bless you, but only few bless you. Many are called, but few was chosen. God said I had to separate the called to your life from the chosen in your life. God said I had to separate you from those who were called to serve you from those who were chosen to serve with you.